Hello everyone. I'm just going to give you an update here on the Polymoog. This is one I just did the chassis swap on, and as you can see, it's all complete now and working. It's 100% working now. Everything functions. This was Robbie's Polymoog chassis here, the one that had the mice in it. As you can see, it cleaned up really nice. I got my metal inserts for my leg supports in, and changed my wiring harness into this one, and boards. Those are all my original boards out of this one. Once again, it's powered by Memorymoog power supply now, and actually the Memorymoog power supply and the Polymoog power supply were pretty much the same thing. The Memorymoog just had some souped up rectifiers and things like that to help pull more current because the Memorymoog had more load. But anyways, this is the keyboard. The Pratt Reed keyboard I actually had in pieces on my other video, the one I was explaining the Pratt Reed keyboard design. And as you can see, I've straightened all the keys. I got everything put back together now, and it's 100%. And as you can hear, it's fully working. It works great, and you'll notice it's got a little drone here just because I got the sustain set kind of high here. But actually when I do this, there is no noise like it had before. Very little noise. Before I couldn't even record with it because it was just too noisy. It would sit here and it would just have this drone of notes. And actually I found out what that was. And I thought it was bad poly cards. I thought it was something to do with maybe a poly card issue or actually a 4051 that's floating. Because I have seen that before too on some of these old synths. And but anyways, what it was is later in the design, or later in the production of the Polymoog, they added a little filter, a little basically like a card that sets up between this board. It's an isolation card, and it's grounded, so it's like a filter. It works like a I'm trying to think of what I could really call it. But basically it prevents interference between the voltage control filter board and the poly cards, and it prevents them from bleeding over, because I could actually lift this card up, this whole board, and it would quit droning. So that's how I figured out that was the issue. And so it was just a simple thing, and actually his Polymoog had it, so I just put it on my board. And so anyways, as you can hear, it's really clean now. And so anyways, I just thought I'd give you a quick update here. And you know, still got a few things to do to it. It's still not 100% yet, but I got a wire here I got to resolder. That's actually my S-trigger cable there. So I got to resolder that because I cut it to move the harness over. And so just a few little other things to work out, but not very much at all. It sounds great. Filters work, resonator works. Still going to have to do a little work to this board. This is actually my original board here, and that's when it was in my first Polymoog. And it just sometimes wants to work, and then sometimes it doesn't work. And so I'm figuring one of these ICs are going bad. It's just not switching correctly. But anyways, just thought I'd give you a quick update here. And thanks very much for watching. Take care.